Hi everyone. I realized before the very end of my last one, I didn't give Metal 6 a score. I'm talking about Metal 7 today, but like I said, it honestly was a good book, and even reading them out of order, I understood what was going on. So that says a lot. We both understood that Diana is with them temporarily, and that they really want to say everything matters. In 7, the score for 6, I give it a. It wasn't perfect, but I'll give it a 4.5. This gets pretty darn close to a 5, so um, I'll give it a little bit more than that, but not much. So not a full 5, and I don't know. Anyway, um, all the books, well, except for Image. Image, my complaint is, well, we'll get to it when we get to it. But all the books have to deal with this in some capacity. Have to deal with metal. Yes, I will do eventually the whole metal universe thing, and I found out the answer to my question from last time, but we'll cover that eventually. But for now, the main story really did keep my attention. Um, I enjoyed reading this one, Secret Origins of Superboy Prime, first. Well, that's the way it should have been read. Um, my interpretation isn't that he lost to the the Batman Who Laughs. Because, like I said, he appears again, unless it's the other time trapper. He appears again in Generations 4. Damn it. Generations Forged or Generations Shattered, Mom? Okay. Generations. I'm gonna go with. I have. I'm gonna go with Generations Forged, but the Generations that is out, he appears again as the Time Trapper, so he's perfectly fine. But something in the future made him come back. What it is, we don't know. Um, for personal reasons, I felt kind of a particular kinship with Superboy Prime in this one. I was happy that he got to come home. Um, hopefully, whatever made him come back as the time trapper, unless it's at the other end of time, which that's Cosmic Boy. Um, wasn't too like, oh my God, Lori died again, or we're gonna explain why he had a blackest night ring in the other one right now. It wasn't too catastrophic. Hopefully, he's just come back to be a good guy this time. Um, being in other worlds kind of softens you, apparently, because eventually he sits down and pets Crypto, which he wouldn't have done that when he originally beat on Connor. He kicked Crypto in the face when he beat on Connor. But now he was able to reflect and see, okay, this is my doing and stuff like that. Um, that was nice, but still, it, I don't think you lost to the Batman Who Laughs. People who lose don't get rewarded unless, yeah, or they don't in comic books anymore. Not that big a fight. Um, what I think happened, my interpretation of why he couldn't see past a certain point in the book was confirming that Earth Prime isn't actually our Earth. Earth Prime is just an echo, an afterthought. Um, eventually he has to come back as Superman Prime for that wonderful series. I have to do the fingers because I didn't do the fingers last time when I said that Sal loves Tempest Fugonaut, and I realized halfway through I didn't do the fingers, so I have to let you know I'm being sarcastic. Um, he has to come back for that wonderful series, Countdown to Infinite Crisis. Um, yeah, there are obvious. He obviously sees reflections of his, you know, his own future. In my interpretation, that eventually they'll be like, "Oh, you saved us that one time," or "You're a writer now," or like he says, he has kids with Lori. That's what happens, folks. That's it's not. He didn't lose. He chooses to come back as the time traveler for some reason, and he's being controlled by that guy that's in the black and white realm in that other book from last week. Anyway, good book. Definitely gets a very. I'll give it a thumbs up. Yeah. Thumbs up. I gave the other one a 5.5 or 4.5. So let's give this one same score. It'll be interesting to see if I'm wrong, if why he saw those shards in the first place, or if Superboy Prime doesn't come back as a good guy. Yeah, if I'm wrong, that book's score is going down. But I never go back and redo them, so you'll never know what it's. Yeah. Um. He doesn't appear in Metal. He doesn't appear in this, but um, it is still. I mean, I like that Hawkman's gonna get the journal from Sergeant Rock eventually, starting the whole thing over. But the fact that they put the Futures End at the very, um, the very, the Futures End list at the very end was kind of eh. I mean, I, I don't think we're ever gonna see the golden form of Diana ever again, or whatever that's gonna be called. I, I'd love to see them add more characters. I'm all for that. Just the fact that the universe is expanding. Um, Superboy, like I said, Superboy Prime doesn't feature in it at all in the actual book. Did you notice that, Mom? He wasn't in the. There, there wasn't a mention of him outside of the Superboy Prime book that we picked up. They didn't have him in the actual. Um, could the Batman Who Laughs come back, though? Absolutely. Absolutely could. Should he? No. That's my opinion. They should find another villain equally as strong and be like, yeah, it's just as strong. Um, the Batman Who Laughs was even afraid of him. I kind of understood the people at the end, the one that dresses up as as 50s Wonder Woman. Pointed the wrong one. 50s Wonder Woman. To be the writers, the people who actually write and create things. Um, they kind of agree with the statement that the purpose is to create things. That's really what they agreed with, and was like, ta-da! Here it is. We created something. Now you should go out and create stuff of your very own. Or at least that was my interpretation. The ending was kind of, you could interpret it one of many ways. The elves world is going to turn out to be, I don't mind telling you this one because I hope it's not. But it's going to turn out to be the other Earth 2, where Alan Scott is gay and Jay Garrick has that little helmet, and it's going to turn out to be that. That's what I think it will be. Nice and long. Same can't be said for this. It's fun. I wished it would have continued on past the point that it stops. It just was far too short, and I don't know what to say other than good job, Image, but Spawn was too short. I don't want a metal length book, but I do want when you're doing good, you should keep doing good. Not like, oh, it's gonna peter out. Yeah, that's my opinion on that one. Spawn's kind of growing on me. So, and Spawn gets a 3. Not as good as Metal. Not as good as the Superboy Prime one. Doesn't tie in with any of the overarching story of how to bring back their universe. Good, but not that good. It gets a 3. And with that, I know I was kind of iffy this time, but Bob out. Peace, love, and hair grease, children. Peace, love, and hair grease. I gotta find the stupid mouse. Mom, help me out. Oh, found it. Yeah, you were so much help, Mom. You were just as useful as all those stories from the dark multiverse.